You're driving home late at night. You glance at the clock, 11:11. You think nothing of it. The next morning, your phone reads 1:11. You open your laptop, the tab count in the corner, 111. Coincidence? Maybe. But millions of people around the world, from different countries, different religions, different lives, are reporting the exact same thing. Mathematicians, psychologists, ancient civilizations. None of them could fully explain it away. I'm not here to sell you a fantasy. I'm here to ask you one question. Are you being watched? Welcome back to Fortune Flow. I'm Sage, and tonight, the numbers have something to say. Today, we go deep into angel numbers. If you're a skeptic, good. Stay that way. Skepticism isn't the enemy of truth. Blind belief is. What I'm asking you to do today is look at the evidence, the patterns, the history, the psychology, and decide for yourself. Because here's what's undeniable. Numbers are the language of the universe. Not metaphorically, literally. The orbits of planets, the spiral of a nautilus shell, the structure of your DNA, all written in mathematics. So when certain numbers keep appearing at extraordinary moments in your life, maybe that's not nothing. Angel numbers have been documented across cultures for thousands of years, from Pythagoras in ancient Greece to Kabbalah mysticism to sacred Egyptian geometry. These weren't fringe thinkers. These were the greatest mathematical minds in history. So let's start with the number that changes everything. 111, the awakening code. In numerology, 1 is the number of beginnings, of creation, of the self stepping into existence. When it triples, it amplifies. 111 is an activation code, a signal that your thoughts, right now, in this moment, are in the process of becoming reality. People who report seeing 111 describe it appearing during crossroads, decisions, dreams they've been afraid to pursue. The universe isn't whispering here, it's commanding start. If 111 is the ignition, 222 is confirmation you're already moving. 222, the alignment signal. 222 means stay the course. You are in alignment. What you're building is supported. Research shows humans abandon goals during uncertainty, not failure. We don't quit when things go wrong. We quit when we can't see if things are going right. 222 interrupts that spiral. Whether it's a cosmic message or a psychological anchor, the effect is real. People who engage with these signals report more resilience and more follow-through. 3 is one of the most sacred numbers in human history. The Holy Trinity, mind, body, spirit, beginning, middle, end. 333, the creative frequency. 333 is the frequency of creative expression, of the part of you that has something to say and has been too afraid to say it. You can dismiss the mysticism, but you cannot dismiss the pattern. 333 appears disproportionately during creative stagnation, during the moments people have suppressed their voice. Explain that. 444, protection and foundation. 444 is the number that has unsettled even the most hardened skeptics. It's the number of protection, of divine scaffolding. People report seeing it before life-changing decisions, and in the hours after something that should have gone catastrophically wrong, doesn't. the message. You are not alone. Something is holding the structure around you. Don't collapse. Think back. Think of a moment when by all rights things should have fallen apart and didn't. When the call came in just in time, when something invisible redirected your path. That's 444 energy. 555, the transformation. Warning, 555 is not gentle. It is not reassuring. 555 is a siren. Change is coming, rapid, significant, irreversible. But here's what's critical. 555 is not a warning of something bad. It's a warning of something big. And something big can be terrifying even when it's exactly what you prayed for. The people who resist 555 suffer. The people who release their grip on what no longer serves them. They look back and call 555 the best thing that ever happened to them. Are you holding on to something that's already leaving? 777, the divine download. In virtually every spiritual tradition on earth, 7 is holy. 7 days of creation, 7 chakras, 7 colors of light. 7 is not a human invention. It emerges from reality itself again and again in systems that have nothing to do with each other. 777 is the highest vibrational angel number. It means you are on the right path. Not a good path, the right path. 777 doesn't come when you're searching for meaning. It comes when you've already found it and are afraid to admit it. 888, the abundance frequency, turn the 8 on its side. What do you get? Infinity, the loop that never ends, the flow that never stops. 888 is the number of financial flow, of cycles completing, of rewards arriving. In Chinese numerology, 8 is the luckiest number in existence. The 2008 Beijing Olympics opened on August 8, 2008 at 8:08 p.m. Chinese businesses pay millions for addresses containing it. 888 is asking, are your hands open? Because abundance flows toward open hands and closes off from minds locked in scarcity. 999, the closing of cycles. 999 is the most misunderstood angel number because humans fear endings. But 999 is not a funeral. It's a graduation. Something in your life is ending, and the universe is not mourning it. It's applauding it. You carried this as far as it could go. You extracted every lesson, every scar, every gift it had to offer. The people who see 999 and release step into something unimaginable. What are you still holding on to that already has a 999 on it? Now, let me give you the skeptic's best argument, the Baader-Meinhof phenomenon. Once you become aware of something, you start noticing it everywhere. It was always there. You just weren't looking. So when you start thinking about 111, you'll see it on receipts, clocks, license plates. Not because it appears more, but because your brain flagged it. That's real. I'm not dismissing it. But here's my question back. Why does your brain flag it as significant in the first place? Why, across cultures with no contact, did humans independently assign meaning to these same patterns? Carl Jung spent years studying what he called synchronicity, meaningful coincidences with no causal explanation. His conclusion wasn't that people were crazy. It was that there are layers of reality science has not yet found the instruments to measure. Maybe angel numbers are a glitch in your brain's pattern software, or maybe The software is working exactly as designed. I want to ask you something that has nothing to do with whether angel numbers are real. What would change in your life if you believed they were? If 111 made you sharpen your thoughts? If 444 reminded you that you're not facing this alone? If 999 prompted you to ask what you need to release, would any of that hurt you? Or would it make you more deliberate, more courageous, more free? Whether the message comes from the universe, the divine, or the deepest part of your own subconscious, does the origin really change the impact? You came here as a skeptic. I may not have changed your mind, but I hope I've changed your question. Not, are angel numbers real? But what am I being called to pay attention to right now? The numbers don't lie. They never have. The only question is whether you're watching back. If you've been seeing any of these numbers, drop it in the comments. Tell me which one and what was happening in your life when you saw it. I read every single one. Subscribe to Fortune Flow. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. The universe has been sending you messages your whole life. Maybe it's finally time to listen. I am Sage. Stay blessed. Stay aligned. Peace and light.